Hey, Tony Gaskins here, popping in. Got a question in the comments the other day that said, why can't the man who doesn't want me leave me alone? And as I thought about it, I get that question a lot, all the time in the Q&A, where so many women saying, listen, me and this guy broke up, but he keeps reaching out to me. Or we broke up. One lady said to me the other day, her and her guy broke up a year ago and they talk every day. And all the time, so many different variations of that, of we broke up X amount of time ago, but he keeps reaching out, or we talk every day like best friends, or we talk every week, or he reaches out, you know, every month or every 3 months. He's checking in. Hey, how are you doing? And he wants to talk to me. And so, what I want you to understand now, you got to understand about a soul tie. And so, to put this plainly, think about this. When you watch this video, you're hearing me. You hear me, and it goes to your brain. And then your brain processes what you're hearing. So right now, while I'm talking about this and I'm touching my brain, it gave me the chills in my head. My head got the chills. I don't know why. My brain is processing that I'm talking about it and that I'm feeling something because I'm trying to help you feel something. So sometimes you may hear me and your brain processes it and it relates it to something that you experience, and then it produces tears because you feel some sorrow or some pain or some remorse or regret. And sometimes it may produce chills because the hair on your arm stand up because of what you're processing. Sometimes while you're watching a video, you may hear something and your brain processes it, and then it links it to something in your life, something in your past, and it makes you laugh. Sometimes you will hear something and your brain will process it and it goes against your belief, so it makes you angry. And before you know it, you a comment warrior and you about to sprain your thumb trying to type your rebuttal. Oh, well, Tony, this is what I feel, and this is why you wrong. Because, and listen to me. Now, I understand that I love your page, and I'm not coming at you the wrong way, but you are wrong about this. And before you even listen to the whole video, you in the comments, just because of what you heard, your mind processed, and it was against what you believe. It went against what you have accepted as your truth. So you see what I mean, how the brain works. It reads and reacts, reads and responds. So in a relationship, that is what happens. Where when you sit with someone, you get a certain feeling. And your brain may be releasing dopamine or serotonin into your system. Or it may release another chemical that makes you upset and angry. Or you upset and angry, and then you get a release from that. And that release, think about this. You know how sometimes you upset and it makes your stomach hurt? That's a reaction that your brain is having, and now it's going through your bloodstream. So I want you to understand this so you understand a soul tie. When we say soul tie, it's literally just an emotional bond. It's an emotional bond that is grows to be a spiritual bond. It just means that your body has had a constant reaction every single day. I just coached a client and she was in a relationship for more than 5 years. So every day you're talking to this person. Y'all are communicating and you're getting a release. So now, going on a year later, she's still thinking about him. And imagine, your brain has been trained to get a hit, to get a release from this person, from their toxicness, from their verbal abuse, from their love, from their laugh, from their presence. So now your brain has been getting this release for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, even 6 months. And now you trying to get away from it. And your brain is like, whoa, what's going on? What's going on now? Where to hit at? I need this hit. I missed this hit. I missed this. This gave me purpose. This gave me feeling. This gave me something. Where is it at? No different than you drinking coffee. No different than a crackhead snorting crack. So think about this. Studies say that the same part of the brain that's activated during an orgasm is the same part of the brain that's activated from a snort of cocaine. You see what I mean? So a lot of times what's happening is it's an addiction. Now, when you think about this and you think about a drug addict, right? Ask yourself, does this person love this drug? Or is this person addicted to this drug? Because see, now, love and addiction can be one in the same when love is the root, when it's love. When you love somebody, you may also be addicted to that person. But you can be addicted to something and not love it because you know that it's not good for you. So see, that's what I want you to understand. Your man that you were with, he sees you and he doesn't want you as his main woman. He doesn't want you as his wife. It's something about you that just doesn't turn him on. You just not the one for him. Now, he may be the one for you, or you maybe can make him the one for you, but he's not willing to do the same for you. But guess what? He gets something from you. See, it's one person you talk to that's going to make you think. It's another person you talk to that's going to make you feel. It's another person you talk to that's going to make you laugh. It's another person you talk to that's going to make you angry, that's going to make you jealous, that's going to make you frustrated. But everybody serves a purpose. You ever had somebody that they confuse you and you like, this person crazy. But then you don't talk to them for a little while and you like, I miss that kind of crazy. You talk to this person right here get on my nerves. Man, just so petty, always with the drama. But then you don't talk to them for a while, and it may feel good for a while, but then every now and then you just want to go back and just get that little bit of petty, get that little bit of drama. Because that drama actually gives your brain a reaction, and it gives you a sense of purpose in that moment, trying to put that fire out, trying to solve that drama. Because now you get to be Sherlock Holmes, now you get to be Blue's Clues, now you get to be Dr. Phil or Dr. Felicia, where you trying to solve this here little bit of drama. So now you get your little Dr. Felicia in. And then this person over here, this your comedian. So see, that's what I want you to understand about men. A man might not want you in your entirety, everything about you. I remember coaching one of my celebrity clients, celebrity woman, and we were talking, and she said, Tony, you know, men like the fantasy of me, but not the reality of me. So they want me in their life on the roster for the arm candy to say I'm sleeping with such and such, but then don't want to see me as a real woman like a wife. Just want to see me as they got the woman that was on their TV screen. You see what I mean? And that happens a lot. So a man may see you and say, I want you for this reason. And you never know what's turning a man on, what he want from you. You hear what I'm telling you? So, because a man might want you because you are a nerd. And I don't say that in a derogatory way, but you're extremely smart and you call yourself a nerd. So you studious, and that is a certain type of attractive to him. That's a certain type of sexy. This other woman, she loose booted, okay, and that's what she has embraced. And she loose booted and she free flowing, she carefree. So that's what he want from her. This other woman, she the prayer warrior. She got to pray with you every time before she get off the call. You talking to her and you telling her about your promotion, and she go to speaking in tongues. Shandra, Woo, somebody see something. Woo, yes, Lord. Thank you. Praise you, Lord. Didn't I tell you that was going to happen for you? Yes, let's pray right now. Heavenly Father, in the name of Jesus, Lord, just entrench us right now, Lord. And so she your prayer warrior, and she bring you in there. And anytime you feeling filthy, you want to call her. So that's what he go to her for. This other woman, she Tiffany Haddish, not funny, but so not funny that you laugh at how not funny she is. So that might be you. So I want you to understand that when you wondering like, okay, why this man on my phone? He don't want to be with me. He cheated on me, got another woman, situated, got her about to bring into the world his seed, but yet he's still calling me. Or we broke up, he in a whole nother relationship, posting her on Facebook and Instagram, but he calling me. We broke up, he calling me, but not telling me that he apologized, that he's sorry, or that he want to be with me. He just want to be on the phone shooting the breeze. And, like I got the time to be just shooting the breeze. And he don't understand. This what you saying. He doesn't understand that my heart wrapped up in this. That I loved. You loved him. You wanted to be with him. You would have made it work. Even if he was a little looks challenge. Even if he was a little slow. Couple crayons short of the Crayola box. But you was going to make it work. Because you got to know his heart. And now, ugly duckling syndrome. Now he think he the swan. Now he want to act a fool. And you like, what in the world going on? So y'all break up. He don't want to be with you. Don't want to act right, but want to talk to you. Guess what? See, this what's happening. This is what I want you to happen. But this is what I want you to understand with soul ties. Okay, I got a whole course on this. Make sure you go to TonyGaskinsAcademy.com. Tony Gaskins, that's my name. Academy.com. And go to school. Okay, go to relationship school. Got all the courses on there you need. When you graduate from relationship school, I got the business courses on there so you can start walking in your purpose. Now, listen to me. Let me help you understand this, okay? Every day that man was talking to you. He was talking to you. Your little sweet voice or your strong voice, you might have a strong voice. But whatever your voice is, it was triggering something in his brain. And he was getting a reaction from it. So he's sitting there and he getting a reaction from what's going on in your voice. Your voice giving him this, okay? So he getting this reaction. And then your laughter giving him a reaction. Now, you may be an empath. You may be a nurturer. You may be a boss. You may have the alpha personality, A-type personality, whatever they call it. And you call shots. Whoop, 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 whoop. Do this, do this, do this, do this. You call shots and that gave him a release. Or you passive and you supportive. Oh yeah, anything you want to do. I really believe in you. You are so gifted. You are so talented. You can do anything you set your mind to. So whatever you were telling him, however you was treating him, it was doing something for him, right? But where his desires are, where his heart is, he wants something that he doesn't see in you. It ain't your fault and you shouldn't change. It don't mean that you less than. It just means that he puts his value in other places that may not, and he may not see that value in you. Y'all gotta forgive me, hit this old table with my old back scratcher. My son bought me this old back scratcher. I'll be scratching back here now and then. Now, so he puts value in other places where he doesn't see it in you. But what you did bring to the table, you see what I mean? When you and him break up, now that part of the brain, it ain't being activated. He's not getting that release. So let's say you was the lover, nurturer, supporter. And that's triggering right here, okay? Trigger right here, boop, trigger. Shoo. That good little dopamine get put in that system. But now the woman he talking to over here, she hot tamale, loose booty, she hitting this over here. So he see her, he see this, she hitting this over here. Whew, get that little serotonin in there, dopamine in there. And but because of his upbringing, because of his history and his biography, because of where his priorities are, he don't want nurturing by nature. He want naughty by nature. All this just coming to me as I'm talking, so y'all got to forgive me. He want naughty by nature, not nurturing by nature, because his priorities over here, nasty. He hot and ready like Little Caesars. So he nasty, and now this where he want to focus. But see, he getting this, he getting this, he getting this. But his body, his brain missing this over here, this release. Because it's like, man, she taking care of me in the bedroom. All of that is great. But I need somebody, I'm missing that speaking to my life situation. This one over here don't speak into my life. She's just singing on the microphone. But this one over here, she really ain't know how to sing on the microphone, but she was speaking to my life and it made me feel good. So now he called you. And then you answer the phone. Hello? And he like, hey, how are you? You know, I miss you. You like, I'm doing fine. How are you? Now you butthurt, you upset because you like, man, now you over here mixing signals. You know, Verizon, can you hear me now? Because I had a clear channel. I'm on Tony Gaskin YouTube and such YouTube, and I'm reading this book, and now you come calling me, can you hear me now? And here I was on this whole nother frequency, and I hear you on my line. And so now I'm just not getting over you, and then here you come pulling me right back in. Because see, guess what? That's the soul tie. That's what the soul tie is. So see, this is what you got to realize. And then picture it like this. Picture you got your rope, okay? On thick rope that you do tug of war with, right? And let's say you picturing this tug of war rope, and it's wrapped around his waist, and then it's wrapped around your waist. But let's say he going that way, you going that way. And the more y'all start to stretch, y'all stuck for a minute. But what you keep going and he keep going, so now what's going to happen is, get my little extra light over here. What's going to start to happen is, so now he going that way, you going that way, let this rope start to heat up. So now you start to see the the different little strings popping up. It's popping up. It's getting thinner. And it's going from this. It's thick first, and then it start to get smaller and smaller, and it get thin and thin because y'all breaking apart. You going that way, he going that way. But then when he get on your line, the rope start to come back together. And it start to form again. And it start to pull you back in. Tug of war. See, that's the soul tie. That's what it is. You were tied, and then you was getting further away. You getting knowledge, you getting healing, so you breaking the tie. When he called you, it start to come back together, start to pull you back. So now you like, whoa, and then a bit and jerk you. You coming back, and now you coming back, and you like, oh my goodness. Now you hear his voice. You actually miss certain parts of him. You ain't miss all of them, but you miss certain parts of him. So now your brain getting a release. Now you got the tingles. Now you got the chills. Now you feel it. And now your stomach feeling a little certain way. So what started to happen is the brain saying, listen, I need this hit over here, playboy. I need this hit over here, playboy. You getting the hit over here and you feeling it here, but you not getting this hit over here. That's talking to me over here. And so guess what? The stomach start to hurt. His stomach start to hurt, or the brain gonna give him a headache. He gonna get a headache, or he gonna get a stomach ache. And because he's not getting that hit, he's not. And so this is why you go to feeling sick when you try to leave a relationship and you feeling sick and you gotta miss some meals, or you missing out on some sleep, and you got to be taking pain pills, or you got to be drinking, or you got to be getting coaching, or you got to be doing something to kind of activate your mind to get that hit, to get replenished in some kind of way. Because if you just sit idle, that idle mind become the devil workshop, and it go to hurting you. You go to feeling sick. He feeling the same thing. But see, he doesn't value what you bring to the table, but he missing what you bring to the table. So he missing it, and he wants it, but he don't value it. You see what I mean? So instead of being LeBron James, you're going to have to look up the Lakers roster. Instead of being LeBron James, you Alex Caruso. You see what I mean? So he treating her over here like LeBron James. But Alex Caruso still important. But see, Alex Caruso number 12 on the bench. Meaning if LeBron number 1, then you got the number 2 player, number 3 player, number 4 player, number 5 player. Alex Caruso over here number 12 player. You feel me? Or might be number 8 player. So still valuable. Still gonna give you $5 million a year, but ain't gonna give you $40 million a year. You see what I mean? So that's why the man who don't want you still be calling you, because you bring something to the table. But see, you bring the Caesar salad. But see, he right now he thinks she the filet mignon, and which is affectionately known as filet mignon. See, he thinks she the filet mignon and you the Caesar salad. So it's like, okay, I get full off this filet mignon now, but that Caesar salad get that palate right. You know, that Caesar salad, man, it just go ahead hit you, open up that appetite for the filet mignon. So now you ain't getting your Caesar salad, you go to missing it. But you could get full off that filet mignon. So you get full off of this. This what really costs over here. But you miss that Caesar salad and them garlic mashed potatoes and that asparagus. You see what I mean? So that's why a man keep in touch with the women he don't so-called want, because you something to him, but you not everything. And he could live without you just like you could live without him. But see, he is not healing. He HOing. See, he ain't healing. He HOing. You hear me? In the field, digging them up. So he bouncing around like a little jackrabbit, woman to woman. And when he do that, remember, that's his hit. That's his hit. That's his snort of powder. When he sleep with this woman and he get that, the big O, that's his snort of power. So his snort of powder, it's activating that same part of the brain. So that's what's keeping him drugged up from woman to woman. But then he missing his Narcotics Anonymous class. He missing his accountability partner from the Narcotics Anonymous class. You hear me? And then she over here, this his sin, this his hit. And so that's why he keep calling you. So you got to realize, you got to get to the place to where say, listen, stay off my phone. Stay off my phone, because if you ain't going to get right, you got to get left. So I'm finna leave you because you got to get left, because you not trying to get right. Because you got me sitting over here looking like who shot John and forgot to kill him, while you trying to bounce around from woman to woman, and you want me to stand still so you could run in and out of my life. See, that's what's happening. That's what he trying to do, and that's what you got to realize. You got to realize and understand that. I ain't got no clock. I need to watch this here time. Y'all forgive me real quick. Make sure I got to take my son to practice in a little bit. So that's what's going to happen. So I want you to understand this, is that, and this goes into the next thing I was going to say. This goes into what a lot of women say, well, Tony, why he keep coming back? Why he keep calling me? Why, if he don't so-called want me, if he not interested in me, why is he on my phone? And you want closure. But see, this is what you got to realize. A man is not going to give you closure. See, a man don't give a woman closure because he want that door to stay open. Because he want to come and go as he pleases. He want to be able to come in and out, in and out, in and out. If he give you closure and he tells you, I'm never coming back in your life because you not my filet mignon, you the Caesar salad. And you say, you know what? I'm finna take my salad to the yard. Bring all the bring all the boys to the yard. Because if you don't want it, somebody else gonna want it. He knows you're gonna realize that. And that you're gonna try to move on. So, because he know you strong enough to move on. But he knows that you don't have the heart to move on if you don't have closure. Because you holding out for hope. You hoping against hope that he'll come to his senses, bump his head, and wake up and say, oh, I need her. That's my wife. That's what you hoping and praying for. And he know you hoping and praying for it. Speaking in tongues for it. Shundo. And so he is sitting over there and he like, you know what? I'm going to keep that door open, because if I keep that door open, she going to stay right there. She going to be sitting right there on the couch waiting on me to come back in. By the time I get back in, she going to have bed sore. She'd have been sitting on that couch for so long waiting me to come back through that door. So I'm going to leave her right there. Because one thing I know about that woman, if I tell her I'm gone for good, she going to close the door. She going to call Mr. Locksmith and she going to get them locks changed. And then when I'm over here dealing with this women over here, all these strange women, and if I come to my senses and realize that none of them don't fit me, I'm going to go back and the locks going to be changed. And now the locks might be changed. There might be another man inside the house. So now I'm locked out all the way. Spiritually, emotionally, physically, everything. Metaphorically, I'm locked out every kind of way. And so that's why he leaves the door open. And this is the thing. See, he may have never heard the term soul tie, but he knows what a soul tie is. Every man knows what a soul tie is, even if he don't know the term. So he knows that rope, them strings popping. Because there's so much time in between, he know them strings popping. So that's why he called you. Because when he called you, he know them strings come back together. And he starts you all over. He resets your clock, because now you go to thinking, I wonder if we could work. I feel like that's my husband. I feel like we're meant to be. I'm going to just hang on. I'm going to just hang on. You know, I'm going to just keep praying. I'm going to keep praying and believing. And Lord, you touch his heart and you do the unthinkable, Lord, because you can do what no one else can do, Lord. And Lord, I command you to do what only you can do. And that's what you sitting there doing. And that's what he knows you sitting there doing. And he said, I'm going to let her sit there and keep praying. Because God ain't bit more hearing her than a man on the moon. Because God know I ain't bit more the man for her than the man on the moon. So he know that. But I'm going to let her sit there and I'm going to just pop up and I'm going to call her every now and then. I'm just sending a old message every now and then. I'm a look at her Instagram story every now and then just to make her think I'm watching. I ain't even watch the story. I just let it play through it. I'm watching ESPN. But I'm just let it play through because I know that's going to have her up. She going to stay up an extra hour sitting there wondering why I looked at her story and what does that mean and why am I watching her and I ain't even look at her page. This is what he telling himself. This is what he already know. See, men know how to play with the mind. He already know what you thinking. He already know what you thinking. Then and this is what he gonna do. Y'all might ain't talk in a year. Your birthday come up, happy birthday. Your mama birthday come up, tell your mom I said happy birthday. Your dog birthday come up, hey, tell Lil Rocco I said happy birthday. Get him a dog biscuit for me. So because he know how your mind work, that's gonna mess you up. Oh my goodness. Oh, girl, let me tell you. Oh my goodness. See, this is why I just cannot get over him. He called me to tell Rocco happy birthday and to get Rocco a dog biscuit. Oh my God, how thoughtful is that? So that's what you sitting there thinking. So he like, that's gonna mess up. That's gonna mess up. The rug that you got on your floor. He know what he know that rug birthday. Oh wow, you know what just popped up in my memories from Facebook when I took a picture of the Indian rug you bought from Home Goods. I have so many memories about that rug. He gonna hit you by something that's so irrelevant, that's gonna make you think that he cares so much. And you're gonna be like, wow. And you just gonna be stuck. And he moving on with his life. He just trucking. But see, this is the thing. He's a grown boy. So he doesn't know what it is to be a real man. And he don't know how to be a real man. And he's not ready to be a real man. That's why he wants you stuck. Because he don't want to be up the creek without a paddle. He want to be able to swim back to your boat and let him drive the boat. Because he want to be able to reach you if what he trying to make work don't work. He want to be able to come back. So he need to be able to come back if Betty Sue and Sally don't pan out. If Betty Sue and Sally don't pan out, he want to be able to come back to your doorstep and move back in with you. Because he know your heart. He know you an empath. He know you a hopeless romantic. He know that you a lover. He know that you nurture by nature. You ain't naughty by nature. That's what she is. But he know you nurture by nature. So he know that you got a mother's love. And that you love him like your son. Yeah. That's what he know. That you love him like your son. That you gonna treat him like a son. Meaning that he can be the prodigal son. He can run and go to and fro. He can go out there to the wilderness, blow all his fortune, all his money, come right back to you. And when you see him coming up the hill, just like the prodigal son, you killing the fattest calf. If you vegan, then you cutting open the fattest zucchini and roasted vegetable soup and give him the best rain, the best meal, give him all his blessings. He know he your prodigal son. He your prodigal boyfriend, your prodigal husband. He already know that because he know your heart. So he know what to do. He know what to do and he know how to do it just to trip you up and make you think something. But see, he ain't even coming back, and what he didn't take no effort. Now see, if he say, listen, I'm about to go over here and hire this here Tony Gaskin for 4 sessions on mymentor.life. I went to mymentor.life. He telling you it wasn't .com, it's mymentor.life. And when I went on there, I was able to see his schedule before I paid. So I found a time. He booked out by 8 weeks. But I found a time and I paid $250 for a session with him. And this is what I did. I told him that I'm okay with him reporting to you to let you know, to confirm that I had a session with him. And I'm finna do 4 sessions. That's $1,000. Because I want you, girl. See, he ain't doing that. He just sending you a text message. That didn't cost him nothing. Took him 5 seconds. But because it was so sweet, tell your Indian rug happy birthday from Home Goods and me. And you like, wow, he remembers the anniversary of the rug we bought together from Home Goods. Oh my goodness. That is my husband and I know it. And I'm not going anywhere until this man comes back to me. And so he know that done mess you up. And so guess what? Right after he tell you that, he's spanking cheeks. You hear me? Because you stuck and he in luck. He in somebody's bedroom in all kind of fornication and sin. And when it don't work out, because see, this is what it is. The same reason why you broke up with him, or the same reason why y'all had to break up, because he didn't grow or become a grown man, he's still that same man. So when she over there, when Sally Jane and Sue come to their senses, they finna be on their bicycle, tricycle, plane, or train, first thing smoking, getting out of Dodge. They moving on out of his life. So when they move on, he need to come back to his hold me down. and you his hold me down. You see, you his paperweight. You the person that just help him go from one season to the next. Come back, spend some time with you, sweet nothings. That's why y'all off and on for 4 years, 5 years, how many of years? Cause he just come back to you just long enough. You the pit stop. You the pit stop. Let me come get my new tires put on, get my new lug nuts put on, get everything back on. Then I'm finna get back on in the here Grand Prix, Daytona 500, running my race, doing my thing. But then when I need to get me a pit stop, go get put back together, let me go back to her, cause she nurturer by nature. She the empath. She the heart healer. She the life coach and the mentor. She just ain't joined my mentor.life yet. But she getting ready to go to the training on April 11th to become a life coach. So I'm gonna just go back to her and let her get some practice before April 11th. That way, I know I'm gonna be healed to go back out here to these other ones and do what I do. See, that's what he done told himself. So you sitting there and you like, man, you know what? I know I'm going to Atlanta April 11th to be certified as a life coach, but I'm going to go ahead and help him out because he needs me. He needs me. What would Jesus do? And you telling yourself everything in the world. And then you looking up other people's story. You know, let me read. Let me go to this here, messyroom.com, the messyroom.com, and read about Keisha Kayor in Gucci Mane. Oh, okay. Wow. They have millions now. And she was there 10 years waiting on him. Oh, okay. Oh, Jada. She lets Will go on vacations with his ex. And look how good they're doing today. Okay. Oh, Beyonce. Lemonade. So Jay-Z cheated on her, and B, not B, she's still with Jay? Oh my God. You know what? This is every reason in the world to wait on him. That's what you're telling yourself. Girl. Oh, let me tell you what. Okay, Cookie could have caught HIV from Magic, and they still together. That is magic. So this is my man, I know it. And that's why you waiting. So you're waiting on a grown boy that don't want you. And you leaving the door open. And that's why he keep coming back. Because you his heart healer. And so really what the perfect situation would be for y'all is if you were on my mentor.life and he was your client. That's what y'all supposed to be. You his life coach. You ain't his wife. You're not his wife and his life coach. You just his life coach. And then he over there with who he want to be his wife. And that's why you got to close the door and you got to move on with your life. Because see, this what's going to happen. See, this what's going to happen. See, this is what I need you to understand. I'm going to get ready to go. I got to get ready to go in a little bit. But, drop the business cards on the floor. Now, this what's going to happen. See, a man want things to be easy for him. So he going to hit you up every now and then sending the mixed signals so you keep that line of communication open. Because he want to be able to walk back in your life. But see, when a man truly wants you, when it's truly your husband, he going to do cartwheels and somersaults back into your life. He going to look like an acrobat. What I mean by that is he jumping through any hoops that you need him to jump through. You need 4 sessions with Tony Gaskin? Okay, I'm through that. You need me to go back to the church? I'm through this hoop right here. And I'm going to give you a bike somersault through this hoop. Okay, you need me to go to counseling with you because Tony ain't got a college degree? Okay, I'm through that hoop with you. I just coached a woman. She said, Tony, I've been 2 years with a counselor. Here I am, do 1 session with you. And I learned more in 1 session than I learned in 2 years with that counselor. I should have been paying you. I said, now you just learned what real education is. Okay, some people called to it. Some people just came to it. But if you want to require that he do 4 sessions of life coaching, 4 sessions of counseling, that's what he doing. That's what he doing when he really wants you. Now, when he come back and he send you that mixed signal, you got the line of communication open, so the mixed signal gets to you. You catching, picking up what he putting down. So now, catching what he throwing. So now you get it, and then you say to him, "Well, listen, if you want to be on my phone, that must mean you want to be back together." And he like, "No, I ain't say that. I ain't say that. I just think we could be cool." Oh, okay. So you trying to walk back in. You don't want to do no somersault. Bye. Goodbye. Blocked. You hear me? Block and delete in 2020. But see, so when you go to try to put in stipulations, listen, if you coming back and you going to be on my phone, you saying you trying to work on something, we got to get some coaching. If we can't afford coaching, we got to read this book together. We need to read this book together. Make it work. So we're going to have to read Make It Work together. Now, when you hit him with that stipulation, this is what he going to say. He's going to say, "No, I don't think we need to do that. We don't need nobody else in our relationship. We don't need all that. All that stuff fake. I'm not finna do all of that for love. I ain't trying to do all that for love. What you think this is? Boot camp? I'm not trying to do all of that. I already went through boot camp for the United States Army of America, and I'm not finna go through all that again. And if that's what you want to do and be my drill sergeant, I'm out of here." So guess what you got to be? Okay, you out of here. Dishonorably discharged. Bye. Don't call me no more. So that's what he's going to show you. That's how you're going to see if he really trying to be on your line or he just want to keep you on his line. Hook, line, and sinker. He want to keep you and be dragging you while he going where he want to go, doing what he want to do, but you getting drugged by his soul tie, and you getting drugged through the mud and the asphalt and the red dirt clay road, everything. You getting drugged through it all, falling behind him because he giving you a little rope of hope. Just giving you a little rope of hope that you thinking this might work out. He might come around. So listen to me. Listen to me. Understand that he knows what a soul tie is. He might just not know the terminology. And understand he manipulating that tie on purpose. And understand that you can close the door, change the locks. You hear me? And if he want to be with you, he gonna come back and knock. And then before coming in, he gonna be willing to stand on that porch and talk for hours without being given access in. And before being let back in, if you tell him he need to go to Lovers Anonymous and take some classes, he gonna go to Lovers Anonymous and take those classes before coming back to knock again. Then he gonna take you out of the house, not to come in your house and kick his feet up. He finna take you out and court you, show you the world, let you see some things, and start all over with you. Then he gonna be at his place, you gonna be at your place. He gonna be talking to you on FaceTime from his place to your place, and he giving you daily time, daily attention, and he's doing the work. That's when you know he really trying to get back. But see, if he ain't trying to do all of that, he ain't trying to come back. He just want to keep you stuck. And that's why you gotta say, no, no, no. I'm out of here. I'm cutting this tie. I'm cutting this tie. And I'm gone. I'll see you later, because my husband is looking for me. That's what you got to be able to tell yourself, that your husband is looking for you. Understand that. Understand that. And when you get that, hey, that's going to change your life. Now listen to me. If you need some coaching, make sure you click the link in the description, mymentor.life. Got plenty of coaches on there from $25 an hour all the way up to $500 an hour. If you feeling bougie, there's somebody on there for you. If you feeling a little great value discount, Walmart.com, we got coaches with a discounted rate on there for you right now. And so make sure you book a session with your coach. I'm on there as well, but somebody told me to schedule a little booked out there. But I'll be there. You know, better late than never. And for those of you who you see what I'm doing as a life coach, and I'm an unconventional life coach because I'm not all buttoned up in the button up shirt and talking all proper with all the big words. I hit you with some caveats and nuances every now and then, but most of the time I'm talk to you in regular language. So I'm a different kind of coach, life coach, but this is what I do. This is what I do. When you go on mymentor.life, you're gonna see that schedule booked out, in real life for a real reason. So I still do this. And so if you ready to do this and start helping others in your way, then you could join me in Atlanta for the life coach certification. If you want to come live, or you could look in the description to take it online on TonyGashlinsAcademy.com. So understand, just because I talk to you like this now, don't think I'm dumb. Don't think I'm dumb just because I don't, say all my words the way the dictionary spell them. Don't think I'm dumb now. I got something for you to help you take your life to the next level. So, hey, God bless you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll talk soon.